if you're a crew, what's your role here in the movie?
I'm Joan Lopez-Flores. I'm the writer and director of this film.
I'm Josie Garcia, one of the producers.
Tony, actor.
I'm new. I played the younger role of
Younger.
younger.
Younger Tony.
Younger twins.
So kay Direk, what inspires you on this film?
Um, I just wanted to tell the story of people going through painful journeys. Kasi that's a theme close to my heart. And I wanted to set it up in the situation where we were all familiar with yung nangyayari circa 2021 to 2022 na ang hirap because of the pandemic, the stigma of being locked down, being robbed of opportunities, robbed of jobs and projects. So parang feeling ko something has to be told about the situation. And I think my voice as a writer, I wanted that to resonate then true to me and my authentic take on the theme of trauma and then surviving conflicts like this when it hits you in a very vulnerable spot, very vulnerable stage of your life, and do it from the perspective of a character who's very relatable. So in this case, it's a story about a young man in his mid-20s na who's only after proving himself to the world na, I can take on a job, I can take care of myself. Pero suddenly something big as the pandemic happened and that just crumbled his dreams all over again. So that's what you will see in this story. How does he handle that situation? Tapos there's something more popular in his past.
Tony, briefly, can you tell something about your role?
So I play two characters in this film, and about my character.
Basically, without spoiling, maybe you can talk about the gist of Arvin and Ines.
Oh, okay. So here in this story, you get to see the story be played out by the two very different but also similar characters. So it's kind of like opposites meet in the middle. So you'll see a lot of that, and I think this movie and my character, you guys will be able to see just like honestly just humanity and how people handle their struggles, how people shouldn't handle their struggles, and just how all of us go through hard times in our lives, and sometimes it can be too much.
You've done several na medyo psychologically yung role.
Yeah.
So what makes this film different with the others?
Playing two characters, I would say, makes it really different. I've never experienced being on a project where I had to play more than one character.
How was the preparation doing this?
Me and Direk, we had a lot of workshops. We did a lot of test shoots together, reading. She sent me lots of references, not just movies, but even articles to read that would relate to our film. Yeah.
And may
Sorry, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, is it first time to join a local film festival? Ikaw mismo?
No, my first film was
Cinema One. Tagal na kasi.
Parang second.
I've done one with Direk ML. I did Double Twisting Double Back,
Cinema One.
and I've also done MMFF. Vice Ganda.
Yung with Anne Curtis.
Correct.
Ito naman, kay Anne naman. What's your background? Is this your first movie?
No po. I've been acting since I was younger.
Ano yung mga past project na nagawa mo?
Best project, I'd say the projects that gave me awards for, I guess.
Ano yung mga previous mong movies?
Previously, I
Or
did
project?
one with, it was last MMFF po, Kampon, the
And then meron siyang series, Netflix series, he appeared in, the one directed by Eric Mati, right? Yung Raided.
Arabic.
Yeah. Yun.
Psychological thriller po siya. Anong klaseng psychological thriller? More on the mind or may slasher ba?
Walang slasher.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's more of a meron siyang slow build up to like disturbing things, I guess, happening to a person. I guess that's all I could say. Kasi parang I'm trying in my writing it. I was trying to hopefully make whoever will watch it be able to relate to the feeling of being torn mentally and emotionally, na parang malapit ko nang mag-breakdown. Tapos nung nangyari na siya, boom, this is the coping mechanism. So, and then what that would be, you'll just have to see in the movie. Yeah, you know, how hard the main character would try to keep it together. But yun nga, minsan it's impossible to keep it together in difficult situations, and you know, it's the character's journey. You will see this film would unravel that coping mechanism. Yeah.
Hearing that, Tony, was that exhausting on your part?
Which one? Doing the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was challenging, but ultimately extremely rewarding, and had so much fun on set. Seriously, we had a great team. Everyone was so friendly, and yeah, I really loved working on this project.
Tony, nag-ano ka, di ba? Nag-BL ka.
Yes.
JC, that's very light-hearted, killing. So, transitioning from BL to going back to the psycho.
I know, I really enjoyed my Tweetums moment, because right after that I had something like this.
Pandemic din kasi yun when they did that.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah. I mean, I get like very few roles that are of that theme where it's very lighthearted. So when I do get them, I really appreciate them. But also, like, when I get roles like this, I really like cherish them, because these kind of roles, like, honestly, like, I don't know if other actors feel this, but like when I'm on set, it's like I'm on a battle with myself, you know, like just like the self-doubt sometimes, being an actor, or like in my position, like, you go into set like just pretending to believe in yourself so that you can get the scenes done, you know. So like when you're done with these movies, it's just like, wow, like, you get to be so proud of yourself, especially knowing that you put everything on the line and you really tried your best. So I hope you guys all watch it. I hope you guys see it, and let us know what you think.
Tony, what are those questions running in your mind that you are doubting yourself? What are the questions?
I don't think it's any questions. It's more just like, I was telling the other press that, like, sometimes when you get offered a role like this, you feel like it's make or break. This will either prove that you're a good actor, or that you're capable, or it'll show the world how terrible you are. You know, I feel like all of us are given these kind of opportunities in our life, in whatever field you're in. You know, that test your character, test who you are as a person, and I feel like this project was really just me rising to the occasion. God giving me an opportunity and seeing if I was how serious I would take it, how willing I was going to be able to be for this role. And yeah, like, sometimes it's like going into set, it's just like you just fake it until you believe it, you know, until you believe in yourself. And I feel like that's how we live our life, you know. Sometimes we're not ready. Sometimes we don't feel like we're ready, but we have no choice.
We just have to show up, get up, right?
Yeah, and do the work.
Tony, how do you personally relate to your character?
You know, I feel like some people, I don't know if this is true, I feel like every single role that I've played in my career, I've seen myself in, you know? Or it's been a character where it's like, wow, I super admire this about this character. I want to be a little bit more like this. Like, I haven't had a character that I didn't admire, that I didn't love, or didn't love or appreciate, or didn't like see a bit of myself in. So this one, I mean, come on, like the pandemic, like my characters here was me being able to express a lot of things that I was feeling during the pandemic. You know, that sense of anxiousness, uncertainty, So yeah, it was very relatable for me.
When was the film finished? And
We shot it from late 2021 up to 2022 early, and then we went into post-production and finished it like towards the end of 2022. But then we got a nod from FDCP and Full Circle Lab in 2023, so we put it back into film and development status. Kasi it's a capacity building and mentorship grant. It's a partnership with the Film Development Council of the Philippines and Tatino Films in France. So we got editing mentors to help me improve the film even more. So that was really a blessing. So in Southeast Asia, I wasn't able to mention this in the earlier interviews, but in Southeast Asia, I was the hand-picked Filipino film, and I had also Thailand and Malaysian films alongside me in the category of First Cut Lab. So that's the editing and the post-production. First Cut Lab, yeah. So it was a lab and the slash mentorship program, and they have like periodic checkups, what's happening to the film, how does it look like now, etc. So from the first cut that we had in 2022 to what it is now, it's come a long way.
Ilang percent yung difference direct? Yung original
I'd
cut?
say like 50% difference. 40 to 50%. I mean, we cut away, and noong una nalulungkot ako dito, pero ngayon I'm proud kasi parang yung length niya ngayon is just what we want it to be. Yung pace niya is just right, sakto lang. So we cut away like at least 15 to 20 minutes of film.
At nagbago ang direct.
Pero-
Binago mo ang title.
Yeah, and we changed the title from the original.
Originally was?
Subscribe. But we
I
never...
know that. Share mo sa kanila.
And we
Bakit
didn't
mo pinalitan?
we didn't release it. Maraming factors.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Una
Why
yung,
the change
una
the
yung
title?
iba nagko-comment sila na baka hindi siya yung most fitting title. Pangalawa naman, since iba na yung feel ngayon ng film, let's think of a more closer to the feel of it. Let's create a certain
Presentation that we have.
a certain personality for the film. And so we came up with what you did.
akala ko nag siya sa I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Hindi. Yun lang.
How did you
Tsaka
come up
kasi
with
it's-
what you did?
Yung title.
How did you end up with what you did?
Wow, many different titles when we were brainstorming, suggested.
Can I hear some of the other working titles?
Na hindi nakapasa.
Mindfuck Manila. Promise.
Oh, really? Wow, I like that. I really like that.
Gabasa na rin yun eh.
I really like
Kaso,
that.
yeah.
Baka hindi pang
Ang dami, hindi, ayun na nga. Ang dami lang kasi namin. Baka masyado western.
But you know, if you hear that, every pag-uusapan like, oh my God, ano naman?
Ay, sakto pa nakapasok pa sa Sinag Maynila, diba? Mindfuck Manila on Sinag Maynila. Diba? Hindi, pero, but we're here na, wala na akong regrets. Pero kung
Pero
magaling,
change mo yung title even before Sinag Maynila.
Even she
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
like it. She needs to change.
hindi kasi, yeah, I wanted to separate it kasi totally separated from the first cut din siguro. Na associate na siya from that title. So para totally magbago na yung reception dun sa film. And yun na nga, and it was just we felt there was just a need for a change of energy nung film kasi totally iba na rin siya eh. 40 to 50% at least.
Ano ba yung running time?
It's now 90 minutes exactly. Yeah, 1 hour and 30. It used to be almost 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the first
Sana
cut
ano
that we were
director's
previewing.
So we slashed a lot.
But
Yeah.
she really learned a
Pag
lot from
theatrical
I
films,
wanted to,
because
I
most
wanted
of the
to preserve
people,
that,
even the international
the ideal
directors and
I want
writers
to still release
were telling her to
Director's
change
cut.
this, to change, and it was really hard for her to change a lot of her work because it's her idea.
Yeah.
But she really learned a lot, and she's really kind enough to accept every changes that a lot of people were telling
Yeah,
her.
kasi there were French editors. Like
Yeah.
one of our mentors dun sa First Cut Lab was a French editor named Benjamin, forgot his last name, and Wim
French
Vanacker.
people are
So
so
the
kind.
French and the Belgian coaches were all like stick to this certain storyline. I won't say which one. Stick to that. Cut away.
And your mentor Ricky Lee.
Yeah, and also Sir Ricky Lee helped. Yeah, helped shape the story. Cut away some of the melodrama. Cut away some of the yun po. First, this is my debut film.
Yes, but you know after this, she signed the Manny Pacquiao production.
Yun po kasi personality ko.
documentary
I don't see
for
myself
Netflix.
doing another film type.
Isulat yun.
She'll be doing the shooting next
Pwede
week.
na raw po.
Next week. We'll start next week.
Yeah, it's a reality. It's a reality series.
It's League of Destiny actually.
Pacquiao and Mayweather. Team Pacquiao versus Team Mayweather.
It is a documentary.